Well, it's been pretty cool, to be honest with you. I've started my coaching career. I was actually a high school coach in Houston for my first year and bounced around the college game for a while. And after about 12 or 13 years, it's been pretty cool to get back to where I'm familiar with, familiar with the area, love the city, and always a place like University of Houston growing up. I mean, my whole family came to University of Houston, but me, I guess I screwed up. Dana is a really good manager of people and a really good program manager. Coming in here, the kind of the way he handles the guys and the way the programs run has been a awesome adjustment for me in terms of just kind of attention to detail, getting things done, and really kind of listening to the players and giving the players what they want. So I think that part of it's been really good. And obviously going into the Big 12 and playing teams that are a little bit on a different scale from we were in the American, where I was last year, I think we're making the right steps and trying to get the right steps to make that transition. Yeah, the process was it was fast. We had a great year at Tulane, and it's kind of the first time that I was able to coach in a game that late. So when you get late in that process, you go straight into recruiting and you try to do things like that. And it was a Sunday night, and I got a call, and they were gauging my interest, and automatically when they said they were University of Houston, I kind of perked up just because I'm kind of a hometown guy, and going through the process and meeting with coach and zooming and meeting, a combination of things. I'd like to say I was the right guy for the job, and we felt good about it on both sides, and I really look forward to coming here and doing my best job.
What do you hope to bring to the program?
Well, physicality has kind of been my thing. Running the football, obviously, when you look at whether it's where I've been or kind of my background is running the football, and trying to find ways to scheme guys and get guys to play their best. So I'm hoping physicality, attention to detail, and then running the football. That's everybody wants to do that, right?
Running the football and kind of helps when you have an Alton McCaskill. What's that like just to with the players that you're inheriting? He's coming along, but just to have that sort of bell cow up at the top there to start with.
Yeah, we have a good core backs, and it's my job to get in front of guys, right, so they can do their deal. But as long as we're on the same page, to me the big thing is getting the O-line knowing what the backs are doing and getting the backs to know what the O-line are doing. That way we can all fit it together, right? I mean, it's a hard thing if you're blocking somebody, you don't know what the guy back there is doing, and vice versa. So that's kind of been the transition. We've been leaning more towards that in practice, doing different things where we can actually get those fits and everyone can see the blocks and learn as a unit. I think anywhere you go, I've been at a few places a few years, it's building the trust in the guys to get them to believe I know what I'm doing. I've been in different situations where I've had to take over, especially a seasoned group like these guys, because it's, at the end of the day, it's all ball. It's different terminology, different techniques. So I'm hoping that I can build that trust and get to know them, right? And really at the end of the day, try to build depth and get the older guys playing the best that they've played since they've gotten here, because that's what everyone's going to judge me on. They ain't going to judge me on how he played his sophomore year. They're going to judge me on his last year, right? So that's kind of been my goal everywhere I've been.
You come here and add run game coordinator. What more to you does that mean?
It means a lot because, whenever you're trying to put plays on a sheet and scheme defenses up, you got to look at it from the big picture. So me being able to kind of tie in the run to what we're trying to do in the pass game formationally, having more say-so in that, I think was the most intriguing thing to me. Last year, it was me and the tight ends coach, or the offensive coordinator now, we kind of did it together, and I think here it's kind of, it's going to be more my show on that deal. So that part is going to be pretty enjoying, and teaching things that I've done that Coach Holgerson necessarily hadn't done since they've been here in terms of schematics and things like that, and being able to install it from the ground up.
Okay.